This video contains subject matter that may be offensive and disturbing to some people. If you are the type to require a warning throughout a video or show, let this message serve as your warning. This channel discusses the harsh reality of true crime. If this warning is not sufficient for you, consider a different genre and unsubscribe from my channel immediately. So Don Hill told us that he didn't mention the .22 caliber rifle when interviewed before because he had been owed money by the rifle's original owner and that he felt he should have a claim over the .22 caliber rifle that Brenner asked him to store to cover the debt. He explained to us that the rifle had been left in a trailer on the property where Brenner had been living. So let me go back in time, all right? So let's just think of it like this. There's this rifle sitting in a random trailer with nobody living in it. There's a .22 caliber rifle sitting in a random trailer somewhere. Just keep that in your mind. Wow, isn't that weird? There's a .22 caliber rifle sitting in a random trailer somewhere. Then one day, a guy named Brenner moves into the trailer, and he's living there. And by God, he's got muzzle-loading rifles, 3 of them. Then Dylan Rounds goes missing, and then he's interviewed by police on the 7th of June, and then right after that brings the 3 muzzle loaders and the .22 caliber that he just sort of finds in this mobile home or whatever, trailer, brings them over to Don Hill's house and says, "Hey, can you take care of these for me? Man, the last time law enforcement interviewed me, I lost everything I had." And Don Hill, being a good guy, says, "Sure, Brenner, I'd love to. I'd love to." Then the box elder and the FBI come over to Brenner's house and say, "Hey, what's going on? Do you know anything?" "Oh, well, check it out, man. This guy named Brenner, he dropped off 3 muzzle loaders here the other day." "Wow, isn't that crazy?" And he told him the story, that he didn't want them to be taken. He didn't mention the .22 caliber to the box elder Sheriff's Department or the FBI, but the next day when they came back over, he probably thought better of it and went, "Wow, okay, all right, listen, I did have the .22 caliber rifle too, and I have that one also. I just didn't tell you about it because whoever left that gun randomly in the trailer, whoever knows when that was and how you knew that it was the guy who owed you money who left it in the trailer, but that guy owes me money, and I thought, why should I tell you? Because you're going to take the gun and I'll never get my money back. So I didn't tell you, and I was going to keep it as compensation." Wow. Does anybody, how in the hell would he even know who left the gun in the trailer to know who, let's see, a guy named Steve owes me money. And then all of a sudden, what does he just tell me? "Hey, Gray, I left the .22 caliber in a trailer at some point. I do owe you money. If you ever run across it, go ahead." How come that part of the story is ludicrous? Absolutely ludicrous right there. I think that there's something to do with that .22 caliber that has something to do with, I think there's a good chance that .22 caliber, well, I don't know if it's a good chance, but to me, it seems like that weapon might have something to do with something here. Because that one is a really strange outlier situation. How do we even know that Brenner brought the .22 over there and he was, but, maybe Don's just saying he brought it over because it's an unregistered, like it's a gun that can't be traced back to Don, but Don knows that Brenner's a felon, so just says, "Yeah, he brought them all over here. Oh, I didn't tell you about this one, but here you go, in case it leads back to when you finally find Dylan, you know, there might be a bullet that was shot from this gun, but by God, it wasn't mine. It was Brenner who brought it over here.